Hi everyone, Carl here, and I hope you're all doing well. I have been experimenting with fast ways of making half-timbered buildings for Mordheim and Frostgrave, and today I will be going over the simplest/fastest way I found so far. All you need is a pencil, a metal ruler, and a knife. In this video I will be making this corner piece, and in future videos I will be adding floors and the roof. So be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell if you want to see those videos when they come out. I started off with some slices of XPS foam. You can also use foam board, just take the paper off. I divided each section into alternating 20mm and 5mm parts, making sure each wall starts and ends with a 20mm part. These will be the infill, while the 5mm parts will be the posts of the timber frame. Once I lined in the posts and cut off the excess, I used a miniature to size up the window and cut it out. You can do the same thing if you want to add a doorway. With the window cut out, I lined in some beams over and under the window and between the posts. Then I used the back of my knife to draw some lines along their lengths to represent wood grain. You can use a pencil to do this if you prefer. When the wood grain was finished, I used the side of my pencil to push down the infill between the wooden parts. It's exactly like using the side of a pencil to shade a drawing. Just keep it at a very low angle and try to avoid pressing the wood down. The idea here is that we want the wood to jut out above the infill. By using pressure rather than gluing on extra bits, we don't get any chunky pieces, which would be way too large for the scale. Okay. Once that was done, I went in and drew some cracks on the infill. These represent cracked plaster. I picked a few pieces to show the brickwork where the plaster came off entirely. Now, half-timber infills can be made from a bunch of different materials. You could have brick, wooden boards, or even wattle and daub. So feel free to mix things up on your terrain. To make the bricks, I drew the lines in, then used a bit of foil to give them some texture, and then use the sculpting tool and the pencil to further refine the mortar lines. To make a section with a broken off piece, I repeated the whole process and then sliced off a corner. Then I carefully cut some brick slews and carried the mortar lines and the beams across to the back side of this section. I didn't add too much detail here as I plan to add filler on this side later. To join the two sections, I cut some 5x5mm posts and put them together with PVA glue, using some needles to hold them together while they dried. And that's one ruined half-timber corner section. I hope you find this useful and that you will join me in the next few videos as I build this up into a complete piece of terrain. In the meantime, thank you for watching and have a great day.